believe this is going to work now. I've tried doing this recording. I just want to get it done very simply. What I'm trying to suggest is that you guys start breaking things down and just finding a way to analyze it easier. I'm not saying this is a good drawing or a good diagram, even spider diagram of some sort. Very chaotic, very all over the place. But the point is, you break down what it is you're trying to figure out. For example, here, how do I make remote money from my laptop and obviously make that income? Now, from here, I've got a few different ways. You've got personal branding. The good thing about personal branding, that'd be like an end goal for me, providing valuable lessons and information first. I'd want to do that before I start creating a personal brand. It would allow me to have creativity, a scalable business, not working for someone else, and taking the full income myself rather than doing something like high ticket sales, which is where you're taking a commission of the income, therefore you're making a lot of money for other people. Obviously useful skill to have though, and still base job. Now, the point of all of this really is to find out different ways. It just helps getting things out there and understanding really what it is you want to do if you're trying to solve a problem. For example, one way to do this as well, let me just go here. Let's say you're currently stuck at home and you're wanting to move out. Move out. That. Then you'd be like, okay, well, let's start with moving out. You could go into a few different genres. So you could be like, okay, let's say location. Let's say finances. You could say what other things would you maybe need to consider. Family maybe. But anyway, you could create something like this, right? Obviously more things you could fill in deeper, but then let's say location. Location. Okay, so where is it you want to go? Would it be, let's say, Canada? Let's say you want to go to the United Kingdom. Whatever. Misspelled that there, but anyway. Then from there you could be like, okay, where in Canada? Do you know what I mean? You see how you can just go deeper in this? So you could be like Toronto, and you'd be like, why Toronto? What's in Toronto for me? Maybe you like the big city, or like nice views, whatever it is, or like even the weather. Do you know what I mean? You could put down weather that you like. Anything along those lines, and then you could also look into the finances of those places as well by following this. Now that would go down the location route. Let's say finance, you'd probably want to do something along the lines of finance, like how much would it cost, right? I mean, that is the finance question. So let's just say within finance, let's just go flights, etc., accommodation, and what else would it be? Something like living expense. Well, I guess that would come under accommodation, food, etc. All these other things. My point is, this is just an example, right? But the point is, what I think you guys should start doing, and what I'm doing in 2026 now, is, let's say you have a goal, which is to move out. That's the big goal. But there's a lot of steps to getting there. Now, how would you do that? Like family as well. That I'd go into that after. That would be something different. You might talk about like the family, like the negatives, the cons, the pros to moving out about your family. But still, the point is you want to start here, moving out, then start spiraling off and making it happen. And that way you've got like a nice clear way, and you can then find out which one is the, for example, like the one that you'd be most interested in. So maybe it would be Canada, where you could do something. I mean, yet again, all of this stuff, I'm no graphics designer. This is definitely not the right software to be using for this, but it's just so you can get an understanding of exactly like a way to create something like this, right? Send that to back, and then you'd know, like, you've created all these, and you'd know that out of all the places you want to go, like location wise, and maybe put it into location, right, that you want to go to Canada. Like, let's say there's a load of other ones here you put down as well, and you've researched into all of them, right? But you know that for yourself, actually, Canada would be the most ideal. Where in Canada? Toronto would be the most ideal in Canada. Why? Because you like the weather, you like the nice views, whatever it is. You write it down, then you find out, okay, that's a start. We know that I'm going to go to, boom, Canada. Then you can look into the finances, like how much a flight's going to cost to get to Toronto, what's the accommodation like there, what's the food, etc. Now, once you figured this out as well, obviously that would go in the research. Maybe you don't want to actually go to Canada at that point. Maybe you want to go to Thailand. But the point is, this will then get you to find out where it is you want to go and what that life will start looking like, and potential things that you may need to consider. So that's something to do, I'd say. Create things like this just so you get a better understanding. It doesn't have to look nice. Fuck it, it doesn't matter. This is just for you. Like, this is just for me, different ideas of where and how you can make money online. AI OnlyFans, I'm definitely not doing that, I'm not bothered to. But I know it's a good niche to make money. I know I've seen a lot of people making money on there. So yeah, again, it's just something to consider, and consider what you'd have to do, like talking and communicating with horny men. Not ideal for some of us, but you know, there's AI PDF documents, there's all these different ways, and there's a lot more as well. This is just a few that I was thinking of at the time, but it's just to get an idea and what I think works well about some of them, like, you know, passive income there, potential passive income with YouTube Shorts. But anyway, I hope you guys get the point. Just something to consider. Start doing this, even if it's on paper. Just start writing things down and spiraling off it. Like, okay, if you want to get here, what potential things could that be, and go down, and what are the different outcomes, what things do you need to consider and do. Yeah, that's about it for today's video. Bit of a different one because I'm actually sharing a screen. I'm not just ranting straight to you guys. I'm talking about something like this. But yeah, I hope you guys found this useful. Don't really know what I'd even call this. Potentially just breaking things down, making it easy, spider diagramming. Just do stuff like this, you know, just have fun with it. And I think for me, it just helps finding different ways, and then from here, which ways I want to go through it. So yeah, have a very good time. I believe the way to end this. Alright, I'll just say goodbye now, and then I'll end it myself after. But yeah, have a lovely day, guys. Peace out. Stay swole. Goodbye, guys.